All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel where today we are going to be going over some Christmas classics, but in video game form. So every year we like to go back and watch all of our favorite Christmas movies and TV shows. And this year we said, hey, why not play our favorite Christmas movies, TV shows in video game form? So that's what we did, and that's what we're going to show you here today. We're not going to present these in any particular order. We're just going to hit you with 5 of them, and hope you enjoy. All right, so first up on the list is probably everyone's favorite Christmas movie, and that is Home Alone. Now, we have this for the SNES, and believe it or not, they came out almost right around the same time as the movie. So the movie was in 1990, the game in 1991. So let's see how closely this follows along with the movie. All right, so this game does not follow along with the movie at all. It's not really even close, other than the fact that maybe you're in a house and you're running around as a kid being chased by bad guys. There's nothing to it. So the cool thing about the game, I would say, is you can probably beat the whole thing in about 35, 40 minutes. The dumb things are quite a few. So first you have like a little water gun, you're shooting bad guys. There's a bunch of bad guys. It's not just Marv and Harry. There's random dudes in your house. There's really not all that much good about it, to be honest with you. Also, there's like 4 different areas of the game. So the first time you're in a level and you're collecting money and jewels and stuff, and then you have to throw it down the chute, the laundry chute, and then once it gets to the bottom and you get everything that you're supposed to get and you haven't died, you then go down to the basement. And in the basement, depending on the level, there's other bad guys. So in the first one, you got like bats you got to avoid. And the further you go, the weirder the stuff is you have to collect. So I think towards the very end of the game, you have to collect the animals, some random frogs and stuff, throw them down the chute, go to the basement, get them in the vault, and battle like a rat. So it doesn't follow the movie at all. That being said, it's Home Alone. Home Alone, anything to me, other than, well, at least Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2, anything, are fun to play. And I think we will revisit this in the years coming up, just because it is tied to Christmas. But that being said, if you wanted to skip it, you probably could.
Okay, up next on the list is going to be The Grinch for the Sega Dreamcast. This is based off the Jim Carrey movie, and they both came out in the year 2000. We're going to see how close this resembles the movie.
I got it! I have a great idea. This year, the Who's will pay. Here they are, my precious gadget blueprints. All my inventions, my contraptions, my Machiavellian machines.
That, in fact, is the misanthrope scheme. Build gadgets from blueprints. Halt the holiday theme.
What gadget should I build first? The Grinch copter? With this, I can fly over the despicable Who's. Maybe the octopus climbing device to scale the walls? No. The rocket spring to perform magnificent jumps. Or better yet, one of my most treasured weapons. The rotten egg launcher to stink out my enemies, or the slime gun to just stick it to them. My marine mobile. No. I know. Yes, this. No! My plans, my precious plans!
Okay, as you can see, it does closely resemble the movie. The very beginning of the game, the Grinch is up on Mount Crumpet, and he's looking down, and then he decides he wants to go down and mess with the Who's. So all of his blueprints blow out into Whoville, so you basically have to go around, find all the blueprints so you can make your devices like the egg shooter and like a little helicopter. And basically, you just have to mess with the Who's. Basically destroy their town, and then you get your dog Max to go along with it. You can use Max to go in the vents and help you out a little bit. I remember when this game came out when I was a little kid, I loved this game, so it was a breath of fresh air to go back and actually still love this game, so I highly recommend this game.
Who are you? Well, you're
The Grinch!
All right, so third on the list is going to be Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and this is by far one of our favorites, an absolute must every Christmas, at least for the TV show. So the video game came out 41 years after the original release of the TV show. So the TV show in 1970, the game in 2011. But nonetheless, we're going to give it a shot and see if this follows along with the story at all. Let's go.
Well, hello there. My name's Special Delivery Kluger. SD for short. Oh, I've got lots of letters for Santa today, and every year they're the same. Some ask for toys, but a lot ask questions. I can answer all of your questions because I know everything about Santa. The best place to start is at the very beginning, when Santa was just a baby.
Herr Bürgermeister, look what was discovered on your front stoop. A baby.
Oh, is that all? A baby?
And there's a note. Please, sir, take care of my child and protect him from the dangers of the mountain of the whispering winds.
I, Bürgermeister Meisterburger, take care of a baby? Outrageous! What's its name?
This is the only clue, sir. It says Claus.
Take the little baggage to the orphanage. That's the proper place for foundlings anyway. Get the brat out of here!
But the guard lost baby Chris on the way to the orphanage. The animals knew they had to hide that baby, and fast. They knew where that baby belonged. Quick as they could, they started on their way.
A baby! What a splendid idea! He shall live with us and sleep with us and drink warm cocoa with us. His tag says Claus, unusual name. We shall call him Chris. Chris Kringle.
All right, so this one actually does follow along the storyline pretty well. We're excited to see that some of our favorite songs from the show are actually in the game, and the voice acting, to be honest, isn't all that bad. So the cool thing about it, it follows along. The bad thing about it, a little repetitive. Most of the levels are just jump and collect this, don't get caught by that guy, things like that, collect the stockings. But because it does follow the story along rather closely, I think this is a must every year for us. So highly recommend, if you do love Santa Claus is Coming to Town, picking this one up and playing it because it's actually pretty spot on.
The fast walking man is hard to beat. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door.
Up next is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The original show came out in 1964, and the game came out in 2010 for the Wii. We watched this show religiously when we were little, actually still watch it to this day, so we are extremely hyped to see how this one goes.
Welcome to Christmas Town, also known as the North Pole. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sam the Snowman. Nice to meet you. What? Haven't you heard of a talking snowman before? Well now, you got here just in time. Santa needs your help decorating his tree and filling his bag of toys for Christmas. Where is Santa, you ask? Why, he's just up the road a bit. First castle on the left. Well, the only castle on the left. Hurry along now. Santa and the elves are waiting. Help get ready for Christmas. You need to decorate and put presents under the tree and also put toys in Santa's bag. Bounce the items to the correct side by jumping under them as they fall. Tilt the Wii remote left and right to move and the Wii remote upward or press the 2 button to jump.
This goes on the tree.
Yeah, this game's pretty bad. I don't know where to begin. This game is terrible. First of all, it's only like 4 mini games. You could literally beat this game in like 20 minutes. We were extremely excited to see this, and as soon as we turned it on, Sam the Snowman comes in, and his voice is atrocious. He sounds like the neighbor, or they just got the janitor that worked for this company to do the voice. It's terrible. Rudolph is bad. The first game, you have to decorate the tree, and we couldn't figure out how to do it, and we think we got like 2 ornaments on the tree, maybe one present under the tree. It was terrible. I wouldn't recommend this game. If you have like 30 minutes, you have like a 30-minute lunch break, you just want to kill some time during a Christmas season, go to pop this baby in, but other than that, no. You want Rose too?
Hang on.
This game is so bad.
All right, so I had to get it on this one too. This is the worst. Like, this game is so bad, it makes me not even want to watch the TV show anymore. Stay clear away from this one. We like to have it just so we can say we have Rudolph the game, but it's horrible, horrible. Stay away, don't buy it, don't play it. Even my 4-year-old didn't enjoy it. So this is a firm no.
Toys away.
All the toys have been delivered on time. Thanks to you and all your fine work, Christmas has been saved. Santa and the elves are already planning for next year. As for Rudolph and the others, let's just say they will go down in history.
All right, so the last one on the list is also the newest one, came out in 2023, and it is The Grinch. This came out on all consoles, and I believe it is supposed to be based, at least loosely, off of the 2018 Grinch with Benedict Cumberbatch. So let's see if this one follows along at all, and if it's worth playing.
Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. 'Tis the season of cheer, and Christmas is looming. But the Grinch isn't happy. In fact, he is fuming. With a hatred so deep that he just can't conceal it. To cancel this Christmas, old Grinchy will steal it. To get into town, to make it the distance, you'll need to find Max. You'll need his assistance. Slither and slink, with a smile most unpleasant. To earn more rewards, collect every present. More hot than a chimney, more sweet than a nuzzle. It looks like you found Grinch a piece of a puzzle.
All right, so from the limited amount we played, it does seem to follow along with the storyline rather well. And it does have some really cool aspects to the game. So one of them is that in certain instances, you can't reach a spot, bam, you turn into Max, you can go through a little hole, you collect some stuff, and now you and the Grinch are moving along through the level. Another cool part, because of that, is it also can be 2-player. So Jared and I played this in 2-player mode. I was Max, he was the Grinch, and it added a lot of enjoyment to the game because you're not just playing by yourself. So, and I think that's kind of what the holidays are all about. Holidays are about being together with family and having a good time, and the Grinch delivers that. So highly recommend this game, and we're excited to keep playing this a little bit more as the season rolls along. All right, so to recap, we played 5 games, 2 Grinch games, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Home Alone. And for me, I think the most fun one was probably Grinch for the Dreamcast. I think that era of the Grinch was the best, and so I have a little bit more nostalgia going back and playing that game. But the one that actually follows along, at least the most closely with the storyline, even though it might be a little bit repetitive, is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. So if that show is near and dear to your heart, I highly recommend picking that up for the Wii. I think we got it for like 15 bucks. And that's going to do it for today's video. So we really do appreciate y'all tuning in for this. If this is something that you liked, please click that like button. If you haven't already, a subscription would be awesome. And until next time, peace.